I think there's a lot of desire to activate and to work together and to try things a new way. And I really think we have to figure out how to harness that, especially in the next few years, if we're going to not only survive, but thrive. The arts have always been a passion of mine. I knew early on I wanted to have work that was meaningful to me because I was going to have to spend so much time on it throughout my lifetime. And also I grew up in a really creative community, and I was not seeing my peers and the people I knew were excellent and talented represented in the field. So, I kind of made that my mission. Cultural equity has always been a part of me. So Emerging Arts Professionals is a network founded on principles of empowerment, leadership, and growth, individually for oneself, but also it's an aspiration for the field. Emerging Arts Professionals has shifted from emerging leaders, which was kind of our initial thrust and a thrust of a lot of the network still, to emerging ideas. And so, we've welcomed people of all ages into our network and into our fellowship program. Some of the changes I see that are exciting. We're talking about an arts sector that's not just nonprofit arts, that's a lot larger, and I think that's more recognized. I think there's definitely a lot more diversity, a lot more collaboration, perhaps some more risk-taking around revenue models, and risk-taking around the work. I hope that continues because that's kind of the ultimate goal. I see a lot more recognizing of intersectionality and complexity, making space for different cultural heritages in a more profound way, I think, and thinking about equity in terms of not just race and culture, but economics and disability. I think there's going to be a bigger influence of social enterprise, of design thinking, of how we can use technology to our benefit, and also the shared economy idea. I think, when you think of the shared economy, you think of Airbnb and Uber and Lyft, but what are ways that we can make the sharing economy work for the arts, work for the nonprofit arts or the for-profit arts? All of these ideas have been around, but I think they are developing a lot in complexity and commitment. And I think people with new ideas, I don't want to just say young people, but people with new ideas, I think are eager to enact. So I think once more space is created, or we'll take more space, I guess, we'll just continue to spread. And that's the goal of a network, right? And I think all kinds of new people are figuring out how to lean in. Who have traditionally been in the nonprofit arts, the for-profit arts, technology, design. We have a lot of allies, even in these other fields that we're reaching out into, kind of community development and health. I think there's a lot of opportunity, but I think we have to not be afraid to seize it, to go after it, to figure out what that means for us. But I really think we have to have this forward stance right now. It's more important than ever.